Man, oh man, every time I hear James Gunn speak, my nipples perk up in the best way possible. So, a fan on, I believe, social media, whether it's X or Threads, asked James Gunn a question, and here's what this fan had to say. What's your method for not doing a lot of reshoots? I'm curious. And James Gunn came up with a fantastic list that just made me so happy and made me even more confident in his DCU. He says, number one, over prepare. Number two, do not start shooting until I have a finished script and my whole team is happy with. Again, fantastic. And we've seen the issues going on with Captain America, Brave New World, with so many reshoots going on, and I guess so many rewrites and changes with the scripts. And James Gunn is not going to do that with his DCU and his films. So happy about that. Number three, hire actors and department heads I know can do their jobs. Obviously, that's clear. And we've seen those misfortunes happen previously in the previous regime with the DCU Snyderverse. And so many heads did not know what the fuck they were doing and messed up everything from the Snyderverse. Number four, surround myself. This is the most important one. I love this. Number four, surround myself with people who will challenge me and not just say yes, sir, everything. I love that. Again, like you would think like these answers would be so obvious, but we've seen from so many, big name directors who hire people just to be like, oh yeah, kiss their ass. Everything you touch is excellent. Everything you do, every decision you're making on this film is God tier. And James Gunn doesn't want that. He wants people to be like, James, I don't know about this. How about we go in this direction? Or we have a new idea. How about we do this? That's not working. And that's the whole point of collaboration and having people on your team to make sure that the product is as good as it can be. Love it. Number five, ask myself daily, are there any small imperfections in the script or what we're shooting that might end up feeling like huge imperfections when we cut the film together? And number six, 1 and 2 again. So this just made me even more confident in Superman, and James Gunn has so much to prove, and James Gunn wants to make the best film that he can, and he wants to put the emphasis on making Superman great again, because there's been so many I guess from the fan from the divisiveness from the fan base of Superman from the past decades, and people loving Henry Cavill, people not loving Henry Cavill, some people loving Henry Cavill's interpretation, some people not loving Henry Cavill's interpretation of Superman. The Superman brand has just been stained, and here's James Gunn to clean that shit up. He's like, you know what? Here's what Superman is. Here's why people love Superman. Here's why I love Superman. And I'm going to do this and my best to make sure that the Superman brand is at top of the pyramid again and is much beloved, much like Batman. And again, Superman is a character that's not broken. So why even try to fix it? You don't need to fix Superman. You don't need to make him cool or edgy or make him relevant. He's been that way for 80 plus decades. And the essence of Superman is what James Gunn really wants to convey on screen. So this just made me so happy. It made me even more confident in Superman and other DCU projects. And they're not going to make the same mistakes that the previous regime did in just rushing out projects and trying to compete with Marvel. Fuck Marvel. Don't worry about Marvel. Do your own thing. You're DC. You have the most iconic characters at your disposal. Like, why are you worried about Wonder Man or Fantastic Four or Spider-Man or Iron Man, Doctor Doom, like whatever that stupid shit is, Robert Downey Jr. Just worry about your characters. You have Batman, you have Superman, you have Wonder Woman, you have A-list characters. So let's just focus on what makes DC special and what makes DC stand out from Marvel. And I guarantee you that's what James Gunn's going to do. And I promise you this, in the next 5 years, we're going to look at a much stronger brand from DC than Marvel. Calling it right now. So that's going to be it. Hit like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, TikTok. This is Sashik. In the comments below. What do you think of Superman not having reshoots? And I think that's great because obviously James Gunn is the director and he's also the head of DC Studios. So he knows everything that he wants to put in and wants to take out. And again, just James Gunn surrounding himself with people who are not going to say yes to him all the time, who are not going to kiss his ass, who are going to challenge him to make sure that the product is best for him and for us, the fans. Because at the end of the day, we, the fans, we're the one winning out of this shit because we're the ones that hopefully are going to get a great DC and a great Superman film. So I love it. Love you all. Stay safe. Truth out.
You can feel the mana.